Welcome everybody, here at Extreme, we are all going to make tier lists for all the Dreamworks movies. So I went first, here's my tier list. Up at the top, S+, Kung Fu Panda. Great film, love it. It is probably one of my favorite films of all time. Next to that, in S+, Shrek 2. Again, phenomenal film. Not, in my opinion, as good as Kung Fu Panda, but I do love Shrek 2. Alex also loves Shrek 2. Moving down to S, Megamind. If you don't like Megamind, watch it again. It's phenomenal. I love Megamind. And then also next to that, the first Shrek. I rewatched the first Shrek recently. It's surprisingly hilarious. Moving on down to A tier. Number 1, Madagascar. Loved that movie as a kid, love it now.
You have Madagascar under Shrek 1?
Yes.
Yo, what is this list, bro?
The rest of these, they're not really in any order. Madagascar, How to Train Your Dragon, and Monsters vs. Aliens. All 3 bangers. Great films. B tier, we have How to Train Your Dragon 2, Madagascar 2, Trolls. Honestly, Trolls is pretty good. I watched Trolls, my niece wanted to watch it. My niece wanted to watch Trolls, and I honestly enjoyed it. Alright, Croods, another surprise. I didn't mind Croods. I was like, this seems kind of mid. Finally, to round out B tier, Shark Tale. Not one of my favorites, but I enjoy it, and I loved it as a kid. Alright, now moving down to C tier, Kung Fu Panda 2. I haven't watched it in years, because it's just not as good as the first one. Shrek 3, the B movie. Then to round out C tier, I have Peabody and Sherman, which I caught some of it. And then Over the Hedge. I haven't watched that since I was a kid, but it's another mid one. D tier, we have Madagascar 3, Shrek 4, and Spirit. I think I fell asleep watching Spirit. D tier is now just Madagascar 3 and Shrek 4. E tier, we have Flushed Away and Spirit. I'm not a fan of either of those movies. Flushed Away, you know what, actually, I will move Flushed Away up to D. It's not that bad, but I just don't like it that much. And then finally, F tier, Boss Baby. That movie is bad. That is not a good movie. That has been my Dreamworks tier list. Let me know what you guys rate my tier list at down below. I'm going to pass this computer on over to Jordan.
It's go time. You ready? Because we finna get into the nitty gritty of the real deal, you know what I'm talking about. First up, what we got? Kung Fu Panda, the original. We got S+ to F. The original Kung Fu Panda, we can go S. No, you know what? I think I might go A. I'm gonna go A. Listen, I know you're hurting right now. I know you're hurting. But Kung Fu Panda has been topped after it was made.
By what? What is topped it after it was made?
How to Train Your Dragon topped it.
How to Train Your Dragon is good, but
How to Train Your Dragon actually did ridiculously better numbers, actually.
Well, whatever. Just keep going.
How to Train Dragon.
You got Turbo. I'm gonna put Turbo in about like, I'm gonna put Turbo in B. Shrek 2, S tier, bro. Shrek 2 is so S, good. Bro.
Well, make that face again, Jess. Make that face again.
I don't know what face that made.
Shrek 2 is S, bro. It's immortalized. Anybody who ever sees that movie will always like it. My grandma could be 80 years old, never seen a Shrek movie. She will want to watch it again. Now, Megamind, I haven't seen other than the very first time I watched it. And I do remember it being okay, but not too crazy. I think I'm gonna put it next to Turbo. I'm gonna put it at B. The How to Train Your Dragon series, I have not seen past number 1, but I know number 1 was hard. We're gonna put that next to Megamind and Turbo. How to Train Your Dragon 2, you can't rank that, I haven't seen it. Monsters vs. Aliens, I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna have to put that at C. I'm looking at the rest of these, I'm gonna have to put that at C for sure. Madagascar, listen, immortalized, bro.
Madagascar, you're putting in S?
Madagascar is S. Wanna know how we know it's an S?
How?
Because there are movies that came after it, bro, that couldn't top it. Kung Fu Panda was one of them. That came after Madagascar and could not top it. Madagascar is not on the same level as Shrek 2. Man.
Wait, and you put Shrek 2, so put Shrek 2 in S+ and Madagascar in S then. If you're saying that they are both S movies, but it can't top it, then that automatically means that Shrek 2 would then be an S+.
Alright, I guess we could do that. But I kind of think they close though. Alright, next we gonna go to Shrek the Third. I think that is pretty mid. We're gonna put that at B.
I put mid as C.
We'll get right to the nitty gritty. Flushed Away. Now look, it's been a lot of Flushed Away slander going on in this room, I'm gonna be honest. Flushed Away is a classic for me, alright? Especially when he was like down beneath with his people. You know what I'm talking about? And it was just a lot of action non-stop. I'm gonna put it at A, bro. I'm gonna put it next to Kung Fu Panda for me.
Wow, alright, you know,
This is where I'm about to turn some heads. I personally think B movie is S, to be honest. B movie is actually a really great film.
I've never seen the B movie.
There's so many movies in B movie, bro. B movie's great, bro. It's just
I enjoy it, I just feel like it's played out at this point, you know?
But you know how stuff get played out? Watch it too much. You watch it too much because why? It's good, bro. You gotta be Shrek to watch it over and over again and it never get old. That's why Shrek is where it's at.
That's why Shrek is where it's at. That's a good point.
Shark Tale, I think I'll put that at B. Shark Tale's not on the same level as Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah.
Let's just keep it real. Now Over the Hedge, Yes, sir. I'm gonna need to put that right next to Shrek 2. Now look, I know Trenton is stomping in his boots right now. Over the Hedges, bro, it's so fluffing good. Just the story, bro. This little curb raccoon stealing from this amazingly big grizzly bear because he hungry. Mess up the grizzly bear whole stash. Now the grizzly bear gotta get real mafia-like on my man and say, go get my food back or I'm gonna have to pop you. The whole movie is him just literally, he's lying to people but making friends with the people he was lying to. So where now his loyalties conflict.
Maybe I gotta give this movie another watch. Wow.
It's almost like Avatar The Last Airbender. There's an adult story in this animated film. Next on the list that we have to rank, How to Train Your Dragon 2, Cruise, Trolls, Spirit, Boss Baby, you know what I'm saying, Kung Fu Panda 3. All of these movies, I could care less. They're all trash compared to the rest of these movies. Let's just be real. I would never watch any other movie on this list more than one time. None of them. So I really don't even think we need to rate them. There's one of these with the little white-haired dog with the glasses. What even is that? The worst movies from these good series, like the worst movie from the Kung Fu Panda series, the worst movie from the Shrek series, is better than the rest of these movies. Now, I do think Ants actually might need to rank. I might put Ants at C. Ants is pretty straight. But like Spirit, I think they was just testing their animation software with that movie. That movie's bad, bro. Y'all just wait till we rank the Pixar movies, because I'm finna get to the nitty-gritty with that one.
Jess is gonna rank movies by name alone.
Okay.
OBS is freaking out right now.
Should I say what I think the movies are about? Since I've never seen like half of them?
Yes, actually yes. Please do that.
You got it. You got it.
Turbo, but there are other words on it, but I can't read it.
It's just Turbo.
I think, well, by the picture, it looks like some snails, and it looks like they're racing. So racing snails. I think I'm gonna make that racing snails a B. And I say that because snails aren't that fast, so it's probably a really long movie.
What the fluff am I listening to?
Alex is not.
Ants. And the picture's 2 ants.
What?
I'm gonna give that an S because really lame. What's this one called that has the dog and the little boy with the glasses?
Peabody and Sherman.
I feel like I watched it with my little cousin. I don't know. I'm gonna give it a B. I like dogs. Next up is Shrek.
Shrek 1. Where's Shrek 1 going?
I don't know if I could tell you what it was about because I know one of them they get married. I don't know which one it is though. Cameraman's telling me too. Okay.
Cameraman has a name. You can say Trenton.
I'm gonna give it an A just so no one. No, just kidding. Wait, I meant to go up higher. I'm gonna give it an S just so no one yells at me.
Yeah, Jess! Where are you gonna put Shrek 2?
Probably the same place. We're gonna do that right now.
You're putting in an A?
No, an S. I put it in S. Next up, we have Spirit. And there are 2 little horses on it. I did ride horses for a few years. I love horses, so I think I'm gonna put them up with Shrek.
Oh no, she did not. I mean,
Kung Fu Panda, I think, but I don't know which one.
that's Kung Fu Panda 3.
He's doing like gymnastics.
It's called Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah, but he's
doing Kung Fu.
I did gymnastics for a few years. Fun sport. So
do a cartwheel right now.
I can't. I'll break myself. So I'm gonna put it at an A. All right, next up we have this Kung Fu Panda. I imagine it's Kung Fu Panda 1.
That is Kung Fu Panda 1.
Okay, then yeah, that's Kung Fu Panda 1. You better put this
with the whooshy finger hold.
S just because I don't want to get killed later.
Oh.
Next up we have penguins. Now when I go to the zoo, the penguin exhibit is my least favorite exhibit because it smells really bad. So I'm gonna be putting it down at the bottom with ants.
Madagascar 3,
the Afro Circus.
Europe's most wanted. That's the full title.
You know, I love true crime documentaries. It's my favorite thing to watch. So Most Wanted reminds me of some shows I watch.
Oh, dear Lord.
So I'm gonna be putting it up kind of high. I think A. No, actually S plus because I love a good documentary. Okay, next up we have the Bee movie. Bees I don't like that much.
What if I told you a woman falls in love with a bee and leaves her husband for the bee?
Oh, at the bottom.
That's a great story.
How to Train Your Dragon. Chelsea's cats are named after How to Train Your Dragon, and I love Chelsea's cats. They're so cute. So I'm gonna put it at an S.
Oh.
Next up, I have some cavemen. I'm gonna put it at D, only because Flintstones, the vitamins, they're cavemen, and those are so good. Okay.
Wait, so
You
you're putting
like
it at
Flintstone
D?
vitamins?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't?
So
It's like eating chalk.
No.
I fucking hate.
No, I
The
love
gummy ones
Flintstone
really good.
vitamins.
The gummy ones are straight,
No.
but the hard ones you chew are
I
like eating
love the
chalk.
hard ones.
Shark Tale. So at the bottom.
Oh my gosh,
So
that
this
was
is misleading.
too
It needs to go to the bottom.
False advertising. F. Next up, we have Madagascar, the original one. I like going to the zoo every now and again, but I heard that at the Detroit Zoo, a baby kangaroo has gone missing. I'm gonna give it an A because I
The
like
penguins
going
that
to
you
the
stepped
zoo.
on
Yep.
in that movie.
Is that gonna bring down your Madagascar rating if the penguin?
Probably to a C.
Oh!
They actually have their own scenes in that movie and everything.
Okay, down to an E.
When they get to Antarctica, they're like, well, that sucks.
Kung Fu 2. Now I'm gonna put it at S+ because I don't want to get yelled at.
I appreciate it.
How to Train Your Dragons 2. Again, love Chelsea's cats. They're named after it, so it's gonna go to an S. Shout out my cats! Yeah! Next up, we have Trolls. I love pink, and the troll that looks the most popular is pink. I'm gonna put it at A.
We should do this for her. Have her rank like court cases. And please let me rank them based on what I think they are, bro.
That
I'm
would
gonna
be
be like,
so good.
This guy seems a little racist.
Next up, we have Home. Looks like a little alien guy and a cat. I used to want a guinea pig, so I'm gonna put it as C because I think there's a guinea pig in it. Aliens. Great job, you guys. Just
Monsters versus aliens.
Yeah, sounds boring.
Okay.
More zoo animals. Yeah, does this one have the penguins in it too?
Yeah.
E with the other one. Okay, over the head just looks like a woodchuck. We used to have woodchucks in my yard and we would have to kill them.
Oh. This looks like a woodchuck.
I put it in an F because we used to have woodchucks in our yard and we would have to go outside to kill them. Okay, next up is this baby one.
Boss baby?
Yeah, I like kids, so I'll put it up at an A. I don't know what this one is. These people look like moles. Not over the fireplace.
Flushed away.
F.
Oh!
Would you put that again, Jordan?
I felt it in my heart, bro.
Next up, we have Shrek 3.
You can put that wherever you want.
Cool. I'm gonna put it at C just so the hamster guy isn't lonely. Okay, next up is Megamind. This guy is blue and has a really big head. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I could watch a movie looking at that, so F. Alright, I finished my list.
I'm gonna go help Alex set up PC and be right back.
Okay.
Then we can do Pixar.